welcome to another edition of Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host for another segment, and with me, with us this week is Ed Kelly from the Nye Communities Coalition.
Once again,
sorry. But you folks do so much over there, so it's hard to keep you off of TV,
right.
The services should go out there and the people should know about them, and that's what we're here for. So Ed is here to talk about probably a few things. What is it this week?
So actually, let's start off this week. June 1st through June 7th is actually CPR and AED Awareness Week. So just throwing that out there for people that need CPR training. Everybody should be CPR trained, is my belief. But anyway, CPR and AED, which is Automated External Defibrillator Awareness Week. So get to know where your AED is in the facility that you work in and wherever you're hanging out at, and learn CPR if you get the chance. So
now, your CPR classes come along not just now, they're throughout the year?
So we just completed the CPR 100, which was the goal for Willie Bear, who are president of the NYCC Board of Directors. Her goal was to teach 100 people CPR for free in the community, and so we have about met that goal. We're doing one more class, two classes, a morning and afternoon class that's already full, and that'll put us over our actual goal of 100 people trained. And the funds came from community members, personal people that just wrote checks and donated, some businesses in town.
Oh,
and that type of stuff. So yeah, really good. All right, the next thing is the Career Expo upcoming for Death Valley National Park. So Death Valley National Park is looking for individuals out there. They're, it's a little bit of a warm place to work.
Yeah, especially today.
Yeah, and so we're going to host a Career Expo for them out there. It'll be here at Nye Communities Coalition on Wednesday, June 26th. It's from 1 to 3:30 p.m. It's on our campus at 1020 East Wilson Road. It'll be in room 32 from, like I said, 1 o'clock to 3:30. They'll be doing on-site presentations. They kind of talk about the national park, their benefit package, how it is to apply, the process to apply, and that type of stuff. So,
excuse me.
And it is these are mostly federal jobs that they have posting. So good place.
Do you know what level they are? What type of job?
I do not. I know that we have posted for a visitor center individual, and the fee area people. I can't remember what that actual position is actually called, but I know that they have other ones open as well. Groundskeepers and maintenance and some other things as well. So,
because I looked on my own earlier, and they had some really high-end ones over there, but you needed degrees for that. So you're looking at mid-level.
Some of them you do, and a lot of them are just entry-level positions. So if you know somebody that's looking for work and wants to get into the federal
I was just doing because I was nosy. I don't want to work there. Sorry.
Yeah. But it's, once you're in with them, because it's national, I mean, you can look into national parks and say, you know what, I want to look into working at Yosemite or, any of the national parks.
And or something.
You can transfer. I think it's after a year of service, you can transfer into any of the openings, and you don't lose your benefits or your status or however that works with them.
I think it's Fort Jefferson, the one that's off of the Key West and the Florida Keys. I want to go to that one. It's a small island by itself. It's one of the best places to
get on a
vacation.
Little island and hang out. I'm with you there.
Hi, I'm your federal person here. Welcome.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So Wednesday, June 26th, like I said, 1020 East Wilson Road. There, it's attached to the NAC. We have our training rooms, our classrooms. Mm-hmm. So it'll be room 32. We'll have some signage out for people to come and at least do the presentations, hear what they've got to offer, learn about the national parks and what they have to offer. We're hoping that the other folks in Furnace Creek area, Oasis out there in Death Valley, if they're looking for individuals as well, we've extended that. The Death Valley National Park has extended them to join them in the Career Expo. So last time we put on a Career Expo for the national parks, we had Oasis at Death Valley. We had Furnace Creek individuals coming out looking for individuals to hire. We had the Forest Service that had come with their open positions.
Okay.
We had, gosh, I don't want to forget anybody. There was some others out there. I believe the Death Valley Historic Society had come with their positions, and then
Yes. Mr. Black, yes, I know.
yeah,
him.
yeah,
Yes.
and yeah. So come on out if you know anybody that's looking and wants to. Just come out and get the information. Even if the individuals that are looking for the employment can't attend on that particular date and time, send someone on your behalf to come and get the information, attend the seminars that they're doing, the presentations, and get all the information. And we've had a few individuals, the last one, that got hired on out there through our events and are still there, still working, and have moved on because it's been a few years now, a couple of years. These 2 years since we did the last one for them. And they just, they love it out there. For the employees, it's really good. They have their own private stuff out there, their own pools and their own.
I know. I didn't want them to hear that. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
there's a
We won't tell
real
all the
nice
secrets.
pool. Cow Camp, I think it's called. Yes, I remember that. But anyway, and if you're bad with addresses, it's adjacent to Walmart. Behind Walmart is the Coalition, the NAC building, Building 32. Plenty of free parking.
Yeah. We've been hosting quite a few events there recently. So, matter of fact, I went to go check on one of the air conditioners today, and they had another training event in the NAC itself. We've had, the county has been in room 31 this week. They're doing some, I think they're doing arborist training for the county. So I thought that was kind of neat.
Oh.
Yeah. And we've the Health and Human Services Fair, Social Services Fair, that's
yeah.
up and coming.
It's tomorrow.
So yeah, just a lot of events, a lot of things going on. The NAC is there. It's the NI Activity Center is what we call the NAC.
So it's an ongoing event place that things are going on throughout the year, whether it be Christmas or Thanksgiving dinners, or the training sessions, or just about everything under the sun.
Quilters. The quilters were there the
Oh
other day.
my
yeah.
God, dude. Stay away from the quilters. They're angry people. Oh, sorry about that. I got those needles.
That's right. Yeah. Well, you don't want to make somebody angry with a sharp object, John.
But anyway, so that's a little bit more about the coalition. That's 775-727-9970.
Yes, sir. And then we also have, the workforce section. We have local job postings on the job boards. Come in and see what's on the board for, anybody looking for work. They can use the computers in the resource room. We have a scanner, copier, fax. They can come in, do our orientation class. We have different workshops. They can come in and attend the workshops. If they're eligible, they can get enrolled in our programs. The grant covers trainings, and that's I always say anywhere from accounting to zoology is on the list. It's called the eligible training provider list, the ETPL, and they can come in and they can view that and see what's on there. If they're interested in taking some training that the grant money can possibly pay for, we can also assist in paying for if they need books or tools for the types of trades, the training that they need. We also have a clothing closet.
I was going to say that they even dress you folks.
Yeah,
Although
you
you have to
can-
dress yourself, but they have the clothes there.
Yeah, we have the clothes available for.
Yes, because I used to work there. I used to
Yep.
make sure that
facilities.
building was put together correctly.
Yeah, and yeah, they can come in, get resume clothes. They can get clothes for their job if they need, a few sets to get them started until they get some paychecks coming.
Mm-hmm.
That type of stuff. So yeah, we offer quite a bit there in the resource room.
Yes, yes. So, and how long have you been there?
Almost 7 years. July 31st will be 7
Well,
years.
you were a kid when I was there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a whole head of hair, John, and it wasn't gray at that time when I started, right?
Well, I don't know who made it great for you, but
Yeah.
all right. So, once again, let's go over this real quick.
Yep. So Death Valley National Park Career Expo, Wednesday, June 26th, right there at Nye Communities Coalition in the NAC. We'll be in room 32. That's 1020 East Wilson Road, 1 p.m. to 3:30. There'll be some presentations that'll be there, and question and answer sessions 1:45 and 2:45. Yeah, come on down, get the information on these positions that are open in the area, Death Valley, and don't forget National CPR and AED Awareness Week.
And don't forget, there's no meeting this month for the Nye Community Coalition because it's on June 13th or whatever they called it.
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Yes.
The 19th.
Yes. So that's on a Wednesday. So don't wind up at the library or wherever looking to come in, get in. But I don't care because I don't work there anymore. But anyway, I want to thank you once again for stopping by, Ed, and
right,
you're
John.
always welcome here.
Always a
And,
pleasure.
once again, it's 775-727-9970. It's right behind the Walmart store in front of the Southern Nye County School District offices off Wilson Road right there. So we want to thank you for watching us once again, and we will be back next week. And maybe you'll be back next week. I don't know. But
See what else we have going on that we need to promote.
Yes.
Get out here. Yeah.
I want to thank you, Ed.
Let the
Thank
community
you.
know.
Yeah, thank you for watching,
right.
and
Thanks, John.
we will see you next week. Bye-bye. And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host for this segment. And with me today is Nicholas Selmans from the Nye Community Coalition. And you're here representing what portion of the Nye Community Coalition?
Yeah, so I'm representing a project that's just coming into existence now called Nye Space. It's going to be a makerspace that the whole community can use.
And there's a lot written here. There's a lot of stuff that people get in trouble with. So tell me a little bit about it, because this is the first I've heard of it in the last couple of days.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of, oh, I'm so sorry. There's a makerspace is a collaborative environment where people can come in, work on projects, share ideas, and be creative together. We try to do a lot of community education on tools and safety procedures with those as well, and we just want to make it a safe and inclusive space where people can come work on things.
Well, whoever wrote this must have been a baker, because they're talking about the hands-on workshop will guide you through the basics of taste and aroma, featuring fun and interactive experiments. This is you?
So that's my...
That use minimum groceries? Is that part of it too?
Yeah, so this is a workshop that we're doing for right now to get the makerspace up and running.
Oh, so this comes first.
Yeah, so we're doing monthly workshops to help promote the makerspace. Eventually, we're going to make it so it's open to the public on weekends.
Okay, there were 3 pictures that we had too while we're speaking. You could.
Yes.
That's the group.
Yes. So this is the first workshop we did with the community. This was a gardening workshop where we taught the basics of gardening and did a little painting as well. We had a member from the Nye Communities Coalition team, Tamlin, there to help us with that.
Lovely Tamlin.
And we worked with the local 4-H group as well.
So discover how to balance flavors, create delicious pairings, and enhance your culinary creations using everyday ingredients. And that ain't me. Perfect for food enthusiasts and curious minds alike, this workshop promises to be both educational and delicious. Did you show the other two pictures while I was reading? Oh, there's Ryan. And what are they doing? They're making stuff out of clay or something, or painting?
So in this picture, we just started seedlings from seeds that we got from the 4-H. Those little brown pots are seed starting pots, which we gave those to people to take home as well so they could start their garden at home. And then we had a segment of the workshop where we worked with Tamerlan to plant the community garden at ICC.
Wait a minute, is that up and running now? Is that working?
We do. I don't know exactly how much it's open to the community. Tamerlan would be the one to ask for that. But we did help get things planted in there this season.
Okay. So it says on this flyer here, no kitchen or cooking experience required. All ages are welcome. Suggested donation a day of the event is $5. So where is this happening then?
So this is happening at the ICC campus in the big metal building,
Oh,
where
NAC?
the NAC, where the kitchen is located.
Yeah.
We're going to go over a lot of the basics of cooking and how to do proper flavor combinations and seasoning. So we're going to keep it a little bit light on using any form of knives or anything like that. This is kind of just the very basics, what you can do without a lot of equipment and be sustainable with it at the same time.
Now, I was taught many years ago, I bought from Sears, Roebuck and Company when they called it that, an electric range with a microwave on top, and with that unit, you got a free cooking class.
Oh, wow.
They taught me, the only thing I remember is how to take a hot dog in a bun, put mustard on it, wrap it in a wax paper, put it in the microwave, turn it on for a minute, and it smells and tastes and feels like the old type hot dogs that they had in carts when I was a little kid in Chicago. So everything else that they taught me that was wonderful and tastes great, it didn't set in. The only thing that set in was the steamed hot dog. But anyway, you're working your way up from that up to better things. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, and this is one of many workshops we had. Our last month's workshop was we did a workshop on 3D printing and the basics of getting your first 3D printer and how to use it and what you can do with them.
Do you have a 3D printer there?
Yeah, so the actual nice space building itself is a modular that's detached. So this is one workshop that's going to be in the kitchen, but the nice space building itself is going to have 3D printers. We just got our laser cutter in Wednesday night. I got that set up for the first time. So we're going to do a workshop on utilizing that tool and the safety around that tool as well. And eventually we plan to move, we plan to have more workshops per month. We want to go up to 2 workshops on general topics a month. And then we plan to have open hours starting in July on the weekends where anyone can come in and utilize those tools like the 3D printer and the laser cutter. And we have a whole assortment of other tools that people can utilize as well.
Wow, I'm not going to be Pahrump anymore. So you're going to evolve into something else, right?
Right.
That's this other sheet.
So this other sheet is, we're trying to do this makerspace very sustainably and at as low as possible cost for the community as possible. So we have a little bit of starting funding that we are working with now and trying to stretch that out as much as we can. But we are looking to make this as sustainable and affordable as possible. So we're looking for donations of hand tools, new or used, or crafting supplies, power tools, woodworking materials, anything like that.
Wow, hand tools, screwdrivers, hammers, and wrenches, etc., power tools, drills, saws, sanders, etc., a lot of et ceteras. I've got those at home. Craft supplies, construction paper, fabric, yarn, paint, canvas, easels, and there it is, the etc. again. Woodworking materials, wood, nails, and screws. Why donate? Clear out clutter? Oh, don't tell my wife that. Free up space in your home or workshop, support your community. Help others learn new skills and pursue their passions. Promote sustainability. Maybe you'll build a small house or something, a tiny house. Give new life to items that might otherwise go to waste. Drop off your items at, how to donate. You want to tell them how to donate?
Yeah, so we'll take, you can bring donations directly to us during our workshops if you're attending, or you can leave them in the NYCC admin building as well, and just let them know that it's for NYSpace.
I had a big anvil. I put it on the counter with Lynn Peterson over there, the tiny lady. She'd be like, oh my God, get that away from me.
That might be a little bit out of the scope of what we're looking for right now, but definitely maybe in the future we could have a place where people could do forging if they wanted to come and try that out.
Oh my God, yes.
Like there is also, just as an example, there is a makerspace in Vegas. They have, I think, like a 4,000 square foot warehouse that's completely open to the community to come in. That's our eventual end goal for something like this in Pahrump. Obviously, it probably won't be as big as that, but we just want to make this a space that if you have an idea and you need help building that idea, or just want to be in a space with other like-minded people, you can come in and work on your idea and from the ground up and pursue your creative desires and your passions.
Maybe you might turn into a painter or an artist or someone who makes, what you call it, whatever they are, in the bodies and stuff.
Oh.
What? Pottery. Yeah, pottery. Oh, my friend Donna Lamb does that. You can have her come over there to teach a class.
That would be amazing. I'd love to do a pottery class.
I got the lady for you. All right. Now, have you seen this place in Las Vegas that you're talking about? This huge one?
Yeah, I have. I haven't been there yet, but I have collaborated with them over Discord, which is a chatting application, just to bounce some ideas off of them before.
So this is all novel to me. This is the first I've seen of it a couple of days ago, so I'm still digesting this, and I may have a lot of stuff that I haven't used that's in the garage too, but I don't want to be just dumping on the coalition. I want to make sure you have a place to put the stuff when it's time for it.
Right.
But in the right now, you're doing the smaller.
The smaller workshops for right now.
All right. What's coming up next then?
I believe our next workshop is probably going to do with the laser cutter, and what you can do and utilize with that tool specifically, how to design for it, how to get things from your computer screen to the real world. We'll go through every aspect of that tool. And then we're going to redo our 3D printing class as well, to have another chance for people to come in and learn how to utilize that tool.
So interesting, and it's not Pahrump. It's interesting. Maybe that's what we're going to be in the future. We will be interesting and a place to go because we're creative.
Absolutely.
And hopefully there's hope for Pahrump. Not that I've given up, but hopefully there's hope for the future here.
Yeah.
So remember, there's a homeless wraparound event coming up on June 21st at the Coalition, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 1020 East Wilson. So that's coming also. So free services include food bags to go, hot meals, hygiene products, various health services. So veterans and first responders, you're invited to the wraparound resource event June 20th from 1 to 5, it says. So thank you so much, Nicholas, for coming by. I appreciate it. I appreciate you for watching, and then call the coalition if you need more information on this and anything else. Bye.